Okay, we are on. All right, I hope you guys are watching me at this time. Today, I am making 3 different things. They are easy, delicious, as I always say, 1, 2, 3. Okay, today we are making a sweet potato with thyme soup. This is a vegetarian soup that you can turn it to the meat, adding chicken stock, beef stock, easy. I have started the soup. Basically what I have done, I just chopped my onions for 4 big size of sweet potatoes. I add 2 large onions, and then I chopped it. I sauteed the onion. I add my 2 tablespoons of thyme to it, saute it, put my sweet potatoes, and then add the hot water, and it's cooking. Usually, it's been 10 minutes that I started, and it's starting to be soft. This is a very easy. It's soft, almost in like 5 minutes. It's gonna be done. This soup is very good. You can make it for your baby who is starting to eat, and it's yummy. You can serve it in the hot winter evening with a nice piece of bread. That's a soup. Then for the meat, for the meatballs, that is the easy meatballs where it looks very sophisticated, but it's not. Basically, what I have in here, I have a pound of turkey meat. The reason I use turkey meat because turkey meat doesn't have the fat; it's a dry meat. I add 2 small slices of onions that I pureed in the food processor with maybe 4 leaves of parsley. That's all. That's you see the green one in there, and then I add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Baking powder give it the fluffiness. Baking powder is not only for cakes. We can use it for any food we like. If you don't want baking powder, that's fine. Add an egg to it. And then I mix it together and we use the fillings. The fillings could be cranberries, could be apricots, or walnuts. I run them in the food processor again. They are very soft, as you can see. One thing is that you don't want to fill the inside the meatball with too much of this, because when they absorb the moisture of the meat, it can rupture. I'll tell you what to do to prevent from the rupture, but it's okay if it happens, that's fine. All right, let's start mixing this. I have to add salt and pepper to it. This is my salad that we're gonna do it later. I'm gonna keep it in here for now. Okay, now I have room. I haven't been on the on live stream or didn't have the new video for a long time. I am a mother. I was busy. I was working. Then basically, people started texting me, "Ora, what happened? We missed you." And today is a nice night to do it. This is an easy recipe to make it on even for your guests. Okay, salt, black pepper. Oh, how much of salt and black pepper? I can tell salt is by maybe 1 tablespoon, even less. I like it a little bit salty, but if you don't like it, that's fine. Okay. That's a pepper. Okay, I'm mixing everything. If you notice that this is a little bit too much watery, take away your onions. Don't mix it. Sometimes, depend on the ground meat, you don't know how much fat it has. Especially depend on the store, depend on the brand, it's different. Look, I did not use the whole thing. Mine was a little bit looser. Then I am not using this portion. Look, maybe about 2 tablespoons of it. I'm taking it away because it's already loose. Okay? Make sure that they mix together because, as I said, the meat, turkey meat, they don't have fat. Okay? Then, if the reason I have water in here because it would it would stick to my hands. But right now, because it has a moisture from my onions, then basically it doesn't stick to my hand. Okay, look what I'm doing. I am making, can you bring a camera a little bit closer, please, that they can see. Then I'm using maybe about tablespoon of apricot. Inside this, I close it all sides. Now, look at my hands. I roll it. I think this is the time that I need a little bit moist my hands. And then I roll it like that. The wetter your hand is, the easier it becomes to roll it around. And don't worry if it's open up, because this is a very thick, has a thickness, and then not the thickness, the consistency is thick. It will not be hard to pick it up from the inside of your meatball. Okay, this is one. See, this is a big size meatball. The same thing, but you can make it smaller. You don't need to go bigger size. This is another one. The same thing. I make it to the one big ball. I am closing it all the. I'm closing it all the way. I need to basically give some water to my hands, wet my hands, and start doing it. Look, when it become it's not wet, look at the texture. It doesn't look good. But when your hands are wet, it basically help to shape your meatballs. Okay, all right. Very good. This is the second one. I don't need that. Okay. Okay. Now my third one is the apricot. One thing with the apricot is that apricot does not have a moisture. You can put it in the middle and close it, but be careful. Apricot, if it's very rough, it would make the meat to rupture easily. Then don't put a lot of, walnuts. Did I say apricot? The walnut. I'm closing it. Do we have a good close-up from my hands here? We do. Okay. All right. You can cook this on the stove top, but we need to sear this. We cannot just put it in the oven like that. Yes, they cook nicely, beautifully, but it would not look as good as I want. Look, this one, how good it turned out. Okay, now I have this pot in here. Can I put it here? Do you see it? Okay. Then I'm gonna do this one more time. Oh, one thing. Look, I put it on my surface, on my work area, and when I lift it up, then basically it got out of the shape. Then it's better you put it right away in your pan. Remember, you need to add oil to your pan, otherwise it would stick to the pan. And we cover it and cook it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of the apricot. The good thing and beauty of this is that it will, when you cut it, it would be, it looks beautiful. And believe me, it's a yummy food. I have made this, I believe, 2 years ago for Pesach. For like maybe 60, 70 of women through my shul, and that was a big hit. You can make this for Pesach, as I said too. None of everything in here is easy. If you have a kid who has an allergy to nuts and you don't want to use walnuts, use raisin, use prunes, and maybe that would be the good way to introduce some of these new ingredients to your kids. And believe me, the kids are eating with their eyes. They don't eat it by the taste sometimes. It really, really beautiful when you teach the kids how to taste everything. My kids are not picky at all. They eat everything, and that's a beauty of teaching my kids to try everything. Okay. The soup is almost ready. I just need to puree that. This is an easy soup. You can make it ahead. You can freeze it, and you can give it to your friends who is expecting. There are some people who call me or text me and they ask me, Ora, what should we make ahead of time? I am expecting. I don't have anybody in here. This is one of the soup that you easily can make. This one, you can cook it halfway. Basically, what you can do is you can cook it maybe for 10 minutes and then freeze it. When you bring it out of the freezer after you thaw that, you don't want to just frozen put it in the pan, and then you can make it. You can warm it and have it. Okay, is there any questions?
If it is too watery, you can add brown bread.
Oh, they're asking for the. Okay, basically, I don't suggest with that. The reason is because it becomes very rough. That it's really, really work with the ground beef, but with the turkey, no. The thing is, go with the less onion, and then add more onion to your meat. Do not add bread crumbs or anything. All right. Any more questions at this one? No. Okay. All right. All right, after this, I'm gonna cook this, and then we're gonna move to the salad. For salad today, I have inspired by a lady who asked if I can make a fennel salad. Okay, there's one more left. I'm gonna cook it later. Okay. Then I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil. It's a canola oil. To my pan, and then put it in the high until they sear. One thing is that maybe you were wondering, okay, Ora, your pan was not hot. Why did you put it in here? The reason I didn't put it in here, because by the time you cooking it, you basically making it and put it in here, it's so hot, and then when you turn it, it basically ruptures. Then in here, quickly, I'm gonna turn it, and then it will be sears in both sides. You don't need to go all around it, just both sides, and then we cover it and we cook it in the low to medium heat for maybe 15-20 minutes, depending on the size of your meatballs. If it's a big meatballs, yes, you need to cook it longer. All right, here is all my excessive stuff. You know what? If you have lots of onion left, you can put it in here. It gives us some moisture. It doesn't harm or anything, but I don't have a lot. Okay. In here, now I need to Now I need to sear this, and then we're moving to my, okay, don't touch it until they get the shape. All right. Let's move to my soup. My soup is, do you have me? Okay. My soup, it needs to be pureed. Do you want me to bring it to you? I'll bring it to you, then you can see me. Look, this is my soup. Then basically, you might ask how much of water you need to add to the soup. It depends on how you like. If you like to be thick, add less water. If it's start with double size of the amount of your sweet potato, and then obviously you lose some of the water, and if you puree it and you need more water, add hot water. Remember, add hot water to it, not the regular tap water. Okay, in here I'm gonna blend it with my emerging blender. I love this emerging blender. It's very good. It's easy to use. But if you don't have it, basically what you can do is you can put it in the blender, and the blender would make it puree for you. Okay, it's done. I'm gonna get a for the soup. I need to get a if you like your soup to have a few chunks of sweet potato, that's fine. It is, that's a yummy soup. But before you serve it, adjust the salt and pepper, the seasoning, and it would be very nice. Okay, I don't want to forget about my okay. I reduce the heat to low and we let it cook. Okay, here is the soup. It's a very yummy soup. It's very hot. I don't want to burn myself. Wow, it's yummy. I just need a little bit more salt. But otherwise, it's a very good yummy soup. I hope you make this soup for the weeknights or for your Shabbat. Okay, we move from the soup to the, let me clean up here a little bit. Can put it in here, and it goes in here. Let me wash my hands. Okay, now let's see how we can do with the salad. This is, as I said, this is a very yummy fennel salad. I started it in here with the carrots and mandelian cutter and the cucumbers or pickles. Basically, in here, you don't want to have too much crunchy. Then do a double size of pickles to one size of your carrots. If you like it to be crunchier, okay, do as as you like. All right, I'm gonna do one more of this. I love this Mandarin cutter, but please be careful with your fingers, especially when you get to the end of your vegetable. All right, I want to introduce a new vegetable to you, kohlrabi. Kohlrabi, it's a root vegetable. It's very crunchy. Basically, you can cook it, you can eat it raw, and it's yummy. Kohlrabi, it's very famous in Iran. We put this in different kind of foods, and I was surprised to see that Asian people eat it a lot. I found them in lots of Asian markets. H Mart has them. You can find it. You can buy it in H Mart. Okay, here is the kohlrabi that I peeled it. It's a very hard vegetable to peel, but it's crunchy. Look, it's a very crunchy vegetable. To this, you can add cut up apricots. You can add raisins. You can add anything you like. If you like it to be a little bit savory, what I suggest is that add lemon juice to it. But today I'm gonna use balsamic vinegar. If you like it, if you don't like a balsamic vinegar, what you can do is you can add some brown sugar to it with olive oil, and it would be yummy. And here is the fennel. This is what the person, you know what, I better keep it here. I hope you can see me. Do you see it? You see me here? Well, okay. All right. All right, you know what? Let me check on this. They're good. Okay. You know, last time I said I will have some few tasters, but it seems that because of the time, nobody could come today. Oh, Eli said he will taste it for me. Eli, I will love it. Come and taste, Mom. No, the soup. Don't burn yourself.
It's good. It's really hot.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eli. Eli is my tech person. He knows more than me. Okay. All right. That is this. If you want anything add to it, go ahead, add. I like to cut few of these franks, right? Do you call this franks? But anyhow, these are the leaves. What do you call it? Leaves or whatever you call it in English of the fennel. Put it in here. Just chop it a little bit. You don't need to fine chop it. Just put it in here. It gives a little bit of color. Then it goes in here. I want one for the garnish later. Okay. All right. Now what else? You know what? We can add some walnuts here. It gives a good taste to my salad. Why not? I have walnuts. Okay. Let me wash my hands in here. And then we need to start making a dressing. For the dressing, as I said, you can add brown sugar to it if you don't like a balsamic vinegar. In here, I have maybe 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. I'm going to add salt and pepper to here. You might say, oh, Aura, why didn't you add it to your balsamic vinegar? Yes, I can do that too, but I would like to mix it very well together in here. And then I need to get Eli, can you give me a spoon, please? Okay. Or you know what? I can use my hands, mix them together. In this salad, I would like to keep it like a few minutes until it absorbs the balsamic vinegar. Yummy. Look, this is not a watery salad. I don't want it, the balsamic vinegar, to go on the bottom of the bowl. Okay. Okay, I am looking at the meatballs. They look good. Okay. Just need to move them around. Now I need to add more oil. It does need more oil in here. Maybe another tablespoon. You're welcome to put them in the oven, and then I increase it a little bit. Okay, this is a yummy soup. Do I have any more questions? No? Okay. All right, let me just clean up here a little bit more. Okay, I need this here. I'm taking this away. Okay, I need to clean here a little bit. Okay. All right. Look, this is a very nice soup with a nice, very crunchy baguette bread that I roasted already, or toasted, not roasted, toasted. Okay, and yes, you got it. Okay, this is a good soup, and it's very hard not to get a bite. Good salad, very good salad. Okay, maybe another 5 minutes, they are done. All right, one thing is that you might later on not know which one is which. Tell the kids, okay, what color do you think is this meatball? And when you ask them, they usually say, oh, I want the red one. No, I want this orange color. And you tell them, you know what? Get a bite from it, and then I'll give you the other one. And they usually would not give you a hard time with that, because they want to see what color do they get. All right. All right, 2 more minutes, then it will be done. All right. Then this was from the soup. If you live here in Pikesville, you're welcome to come and taste this one. Okay, please subscribe on my channel. There's a red square or rectangle area that you press subscribe. It's asking for your email address. The reason is because it would modify or send your email when the new video is up. I really appreciate your feedbacks on these recipes. Tell me when you make it, how do you like it, and hopefully you can make it for tomorrow night for Shabbat. Okay, this is one of them. I don't know which one I'm getting. This is the other one. Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay. This is the other one. Let me put this back. All right. Let me cut it in half and then we'll see how this one is. Okay. Here is the red one. Look. This is the... Oh, this is another one, red one. I think we need to open all of them to realize which one is which. Oh, another red one. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, then this must be this one. Okay, this is the yellow one. This here. And this is with the apricot, with the walnuts. You know, do you have the whole, yes? Okay. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put some of my salads in here. Can we have a picture of that invite, please? Oh, we cannot while we live streaming. You're right. I'm sorry. Okay. That's it. Another one here with the walnut. Which one was the walnut? This one. Okay. Hope you can make it and enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.